Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute. I was supposed to actually do this video last night. I did my makeup and everything, but my mom wanted to hang out last night, so I ended up hanging out with her until I fell asleep, and here I am doing the video now. You're gonna take my makeup off with me, and I'm gonna have a little discussion with you guys. I just wanted to start off by saying I am the type of person, when I get a job, I am really like a people pleaser, which is not good. It's not a good thing to be, especially in corporate America, because they will take advantage of that. Definitely, the people pleasing is definitely something I had to grow out of, because honestly, shit is not sweet out here. They do not care about you. They will not care about you. The reason for this video is obviously to voice my opinion into the void, because I like an outlet, obviously. But also, if anybody happens to see this and they feel the same way I used to, you know, stuck in a job that doesn't appreciate you for all you bring to the table, been there, done that. And you also feel bad like leaving your coworkers hanging because you're struggling and you don't want to work here anymore and you want to leave, your mental health is struggling, but you know, you can't leave your coworkers hanging like that because it's not their fault, it's the business's fault. But no, don't. Let's just start by saying this. A 2 weeks notice is a courtesy, it's not a requirement. Okay? Next time you're debating whether or not you should put in a 2 weeks notice or just resign on the spot, resign on the spot. You do not owe that job anything. Even if, you know, people that you really respect and love tell you otherwise, saying that you owe that job, they gave you a paycheck and a place to live. No, that's the bare minimum that they owe you as their employee. Just remember, when it comes to places like that, especially in corporate America, you are a number, you're a cog in the machine. They will have your job posted within minutes of you quitting, whether that be either you quitting, getting fired, dying. Even if you died on the job, I'm sure they would have it posted right away. So don't you ever feel bad, because you know what, they'll figure it out. They have the means. I wanted to tell you guys a quick story. I used to work at a certain financial institution. They didn't have the best practices. No, there's a lot more juicy details about not just this job, but like I'm doing a whole skin routine right now, you guys, so sorry. It's gonna take a while. Not just about this job, but a few others that I've had, so I'll keep it short because that's not what this one is about. Anyway, so I used to work at a certain financial institution, and the turnover there was really horrendous. Morale was literally in the gutter. Nobody wanted to be there. It was just horrible, and the customers really didn't make it more tolerable. Like, I tried to be really positive and happy and enjoying my job, but literally when, like, it's not their fault, but it was always like people who had been there long would be like, don't do all that, it's not worth it. And they were right. I just wanted to be nice, you know, help people out, but they were right. When customers would come in, they wouldn't make it much easier because we were constantly having to deliver bad news, and it just was not a fun time. While I had that job, I was living on my own, and I was having to like pay rent, you know, and pay all my bills. I wasn't in school that semester because I knew it was going to be really stressful, so I didn't take any classes that semester. My mental health was also at an all-time low. I wasn't even able to like feed myself. Oh, I'm washing my eyelashes. If you wear eyelash extensions, you better wash your eyelashes every single day. Every single day. And you're not supposed to use a towel because they have lots of germs. So we use paper towels. Oh yeah, I wasn't really able to like feed myself. I wasn't able to like do anything other than sleep. Like, it was so miserable. Like, I was just so sad, and I didn't have my family with me. Like, they were over an hour drive away, and I did not have the time nor the money to be going down there all the time to go see them, and so it was really hard on me. It was a struggle, to be honest. And I was so sad, like, and I already struggle with mental health issues, and my job knew that. So they saw me have a couple breakdowns. Like, my manager saw me have a couple breakdowns, but they didn't really, you know, it's a business, they don't care. As long as you're there, you're producing profits for them, they're happy, you know. So sorry, make sure that they don't all stuck together, because I don't like that look. Hopefully I cleaned them on camera right. Bridget, if you see this, don't yell at me. Hopefully I did you justice. Bridget is my lash artist. She will be in the description. So this is when I finally decided to move back home. When I decided that I wanted to move back home, I told my manager, and they said like, okay, yeah, like we'll try to move you back home, transfer you, just look for like open positions out there and then apply, and then we'll try to get you transferred. And I was like, okay, cool, like that's awesome, you know. I started looking for positions, and I would see a couple open, and I wanted to apply, but I couldn't apply without my manager's okay. So I had to ask my manager, which was technically the market leader of the district or whatever the fuck I worked in. So I tried getting in touch with him and letting him know that I needed to transfer, and this man, like, everybody hated him because he was just so, like, he didn't care. You know, like, he'd get back to you when he got back to you. He would just BS you until you finally stopped bugging him, and then he would just, like, forget about it, you know? I would try to bug him. I would send emails all the time, and he just wouldn't respond. And so I was trying to get in contact with HR, and I was told that I would have to go through my line of business HR, which meant I would have to go through my manager, even though my manager wasn't responding. So he finally responded, but he said that he would do his best to get me the transfer, yada yada. Basically, they were just BSing me until, like, I couldn't hold on anymore, you know? We had a change of market leaders. Like, they did a bunch of changes right before I left. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in touch with the new market leader. And I did, and he did the same thing. Like, we can't transfer you yet. Like, you have to be in your position for 12 months. It says in your contract that you have to be in your position for 12 months. You've been there for 9. And I was like, I guess if you were there for less than a year, you had to stay at the same exact branch that you started at. Which sounds like BS to me. But anyways, so yeah, that was one of the stipulations, apparently. And so I was beat, man. I was commuting over an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours to get to and from work. And honestly, like, if I was making good money, like, I would have been down to continue that commute. But being in school, like, almost full time, being in school full time, working full time with a commute, like, it's just not it's just not it, man. I'm telling you, it's terrible. Oh my god, my lips are so crusty. Sorry, guys. Anyway, he basically just the same bullshit over and over again. Like, you know, I can't transfer you yet. You have to, you know, continue to do what's best for the market. You know, we can't just leave, like, your branch hanging because you needed to move, or, you know, you had something happen in your life. He was like, you know, he had the audacity, bro. The audacity. He said, you know, I commute too from Santa Ana, and it's hard on all of us. We all gotta do what's best for the team, you know? I was like, sir, we are not even in the same tax bracket. And I don't understand how that's a comparison whatsoever. So that pissed me off. And mind you, like, when I was on the phone with the market leader, he was not letting me get a word in. He was not letting me talk. Like, he was literally just, like, rushing me off the phone so that he could just get his words in, let me know what he needed to say, and then just, okay, bye. Like, figure it out. Like, you'll be fine. Like, he had no tact whatsoever, and that's really what made me mad, and that's, like, what pushed me over the edge, because there was a lot of things leading up to that, to be honest. Like, management was horrendous, to say the least. Not all management, but some management. And I felt like I was getting no growth there anyway, so why was I gonna let them do nothing for me and kill my mental health? They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you. So don't feel bad, because they will be fine. If you need to quit because you are experiencing burnout, stress, you went through something, and they're not there for you as, like, a business, why would you be there for them as an employee? They can afford it. They're just selfish, and they don't want to help anybody. I called in the next day sick. Well, I went to work. I was planning on going to work, But I had a breakdown in the parking lot. So I said, nope, I'm not going in there. I called my mom and she was like, okay, fine, come home. I'm like calling sick. And I was like, okay. So I called in sick. And I was crying like the whole way, bro. Like, cause I knew, I was like, I'm over this. I can't do it anymore. Like, I need to quit. So I got home and I told my parents, and they were like, all right, well, you know, if you want to work part-time and, you know, go to school, focus on school, take care of that, then we'll help you out. And thank fucking God, bro, I have them, because oh my, I literally do not know what I would have done without them. Like, I'm very blessed to have them to fall back on. But yeah. Anyways, I called in sick, and then I sent in my resignation the next day, and I just emailed it in. I didn't call or anything or go in. I emailed it in and I made it effective that day, starting that day. So, they sent me my last paycheck and everything, and I knew people that worked there after, you know, I had left. So, I was able to ask them, you know, like, how are things going and stuff. And my branch is fine. They're running fine. It didn't close down. There wasn't a problem. They were able to find the staffing for it, so they had the ability to help me. They just chose not to, or to just make my life harder. So it's really fuck that job, because they will be fine. But yeah, they don't feel bad for quitting without notice, because they will not fire you with notice. If they want to fire you, they will find a way. So, yeah. Do not feel bad. What is the conclusion that we have come to today, my friends? It's fuck that job. Do not put that 2 weeks in. Get what you can from them and leave. Get your experience, get your money. Do not put that 2 weeks in. They will be fine. Do not feel bad. They will be okay. Focus on you, because you're the only one in the long run who will be there for you. Remember that. Thank you for coming to my TikTok.